on. But that is all that I could do. To do the Day 9, or Day in the Life of Day 9 special, I'd actually need to get a camera and lug it around and like hold it and show myself. And I kind of didn't end up doing that on time. But in exciting news, spoke with the team today. There will be camera crews here doing the filming on the Day in the Life of Day 9. It will be awesome. It'll probably come out close to the 300th episode. Shit. So I'm sorry about that, but you know what? It's gonna happen, so that's good news. That's good news. It's going in this direction, which is forward for me. It's to the right for you, and that's always good. Great. Settled that. Whew, good thing we got that one bucketed. In exciting news today, we're going to be watching a game of none other than Grubby, one of the most heroic heroes in Warcraft 3, just kind of won things that he would enter. Like a lot of, no matter big nor small, Grubby was there to tear a hole in the opponents. So we're going to be watching one of his games that was sent, he actually sent it to me, so thank you very much, Grubby. And I really like a lot of things. Let me actually, I'm going to go open up this message right now. I'm not going to show you it on screen because I don't want you to see all that personal stuff. But I just want to read out loud to you the tone that he used. This is great. I just love this. First of all, for any of you who don't know Grubby, I've only briefly met him in real life, and he's just so nice. He's like super nice. Like, beyond unbelievably kind of person. Like, you see him, and you just want to give money to charities and homeless people, right? Because you're just, oh, Grubby, so his aura is affecting me. He says, hey, Sean, he sends me this game, and he's like, I didn't really want to send it because there were errors in it, but everyone really wanted me to, so I went ahead and did. So maybe if you want to use it, you can go ahead and do that. I'm paraphrasing. He doesn't talk exactly like me. But I loved a couple of things there. The fact that he was saying, I didn't like because there are like a lot of mistakes in it. This is something that I think that the average bear does not quite consider as much. The people who are really, 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 really good at this game tend to think, man, I'm really bad. I did a lot of stuff wrong. That is actually the money mindset. That's the mindset that you really desperately need to have to be able to succeed, because the idea is, if you sit around telling yourself you're awesome all day, you won't be able to focus adequately on what you're not awesome at. So you need to make absolutely certain that you're regularly looking at those. And I mean, okay. I just want to read this. At the end, he just says, best regards and good luck in all your endeavors, Grubby. That's so cool. What a great person. Go be Grubby-like. Say that to the lady at the cash register next time you buy a donut or something. She's like, here's your change. Just sort of dryly, limply, sort of plopping the change back in your hand. You go, ah, yes, best regards and good luck in all your endeavors. And give her a hearty smile before eating your donut. She'll love it. It'll make her day. So let's go ahead and go into this game from Grubby. Already love the fact that he's such a positive dude. Already love the fact that he seems to be just so, so humble. So much so like, yeah, you know what, there were things going wrong. Love that, love that. That will always get you places. Grubby now spawning in the south position as the red Protoss. We have Slivko, who is not someone who I know much about, but in watching this game and studying it before we ended up doing the daily on it, I do like quite a bit of what Slivko did. So what we're going to see is the following. I'll tell you while I slide this way. I'm actually going to slide off frame, but I need to keep you entertained because as we... Get out of the way, overlay. As we know, if I stop talking, nothing happens. So it's important that I move this pizza box aside and get myself a hearty pillow. Good. Good. This is what we're going to see happen in the game. Both players are going to open up with some fairly reasonable things. Right. Very, very reasonable. Grubby is going to get himself in an awkward spot. But Zerg is not really going to be in an awkward spot. Zerg's going to be in more of a standard type of situation. And what we're going to see is we're going to see Grubby's attempts to battle his way back into the game. And this is particularly exciting to me because so much of StarCraft 2 strategy is still the blob mindset. It's all focused on unit compositions. Oh, you're making a lot of Marines? Then I will make Colossi. And then we will collide, and hopefully my Colossi force rolls over your Marine force. Oh no, you made Vikings, right? There's a sort of goofiness that feels rock, paper, scissory. And what happens, let's say, for instance, if you're the Colossus player and you roll over the Marining player, right? The Marining player's dead. How does that player get back in the game? In a lot of circumstances, he only has the infrastructure to be able to make more Marines. In other words, he's dead as shit. You don't want to be that, Terran. You don't want to be that at all. There needs to be some technique for you to be able to muscle your way back into the game. And we're going to see an example of that from Grubby. So that muscling your way back into the game while definitively behind. You can't, after you've lost everything, say, well, let me just make the unit that quote-unquote counters the Colossus. It's a little bit too difficult for that, because as I just said, if you went mass Marine and then Colossi came and killed you, you likely only have the infrastructure to be able to make those Marines. So we're going to see Grubby respond in a very, very smart way. So here is Grubby. Grubby is scouting. Scouting is good. I like sentence triplets. There's the extractor going down for Slivko. He will be getting gas soon. Grubby popping by here, regularly checking that. Notice that what he does is he pokes around here, says, is there a pool? No. And then he immediately bounces back here to see if there's a drone. These are very typical maneuvers if you're like diamond level, but I think a lot of the gold and silver folk might not be as adept at their little probe scouting techniques. So Grubby immediately sees that there is a pool, or does he? Well, it looks like he will in a moment. But I want you to create little triggers for yourself. So for instance, here comes a probe. Whoopsie daisies, Grubby, you should make a probe. Right when you build that 15th probe, you should check to see if his pool started. You can create little triggers like this. Every so often in dailies, I'll just drop a couple of discovery moments about triggers. Oh yes, he's building a pool. Because, by the way, this is probably the most common mistake that actually diamonds and down make. Like, literally almost everyone except your master leaguers. And even then, a lot of master leaguers don't do this. A lot of people will say, okay, I need to scout for either an expansion